So she was unalive. Someone actually sharpied her and then her abdomen. And this happened at Fresno State.
Around Fresno
Well,
State
near
area.
Fresno State, yeah.
Oh, that's right, by Doghouse Grill.
Yeah.
Doghouse
And
Grill
before
was
it was the
Fresno
Shakey's
State.
Pizza, and then it turned into the Doghouse Grill. That is crazy. Respectfully speaking. Hi, my witches and norms. Welcome to a WitchDarkTales podcast. I'm your host, Moon Witch, and as usual and as always, our co-host Miguel.
Hey.
Our beautiful moderator in the back, Bianca.
Hey, guys.
Now, today's podcast, we're going to be talking about the unknown from Fresno 559. With that being said, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and get to all that jazz. But let's get straight into it. So you were telling us that the Fresno 559 fairground was actually a concentration camp for the Japanese American?
So the fairgrounds, which is our Fresno Fair, is coming up this October. Well, next week already.
Mark your calendar.
Yes, there used to be concentration camps during World War II happened. So this started because Pearl Harbor, as a lot of people know, was attacked, and Americans believe that it was the Japanese who actually attacked Pearl Harbor. So for that reason, a lot of Japanese Americans were being attacked, and these concentration camps were built in order to protect them.
From the Japanese?
No, to protect them from people attacking the Japanese.
Oh, because at the time, the Japanese people should be careful because the people that were living there thought that they were going to attack others because of the Pearl Harbor. I didn't know that.
But you could also say that it was to keep the Japanese Americans in there.
Protected too, yeah, I get it.
Actually. But yeah, so this ran here in Fresno. It ran between May through October in 1942, and they started with families being taken from their homes, telling them that they should be in concentration camps, and they were only to take a little bit of stuff, like the meaningful stuff.
What did they take?
Well, one family, which was Frankie Wilson, she was 8 years old when she went to the concentration camps, and she said that she remembers that her family only took a bucket, a mop, a broom, and a bathtub.
That's it?
A bathtub.
So basically their prized possession. And
just whatever they feel like is important, I guess.
Or what they needed. Right.
Yeah, and then, a lot of people who were in the concentration camps, there were different units, which if you've been to the Fresno Fair, you will see like those units. That's where they do like they keep the animals.
The barns.
The barns, pretty much. So I believe that was part of what the concentration camps were.
So they kept these Japanese American in the barns like animals. Allegedly. Respectfully. So you're telling me the Fresno Fairground was actually host or used for these facilities for the Japanese Americans because they were used to protect them from the Americans and also from others?
Yep.
Wait, did I say that twice?
Sounds the same, right?
That was for the parking, but I think it's like 2025 now, to be honest.
Damn, to get in?
Not even to get in, to even park your car on the fairgrounds. So it's like where the encampments were, basically. That's where you're paying money to.
You telling me this whole time when we park our car, we never knew that there was a history there? So what if, do you think people gotten alive there? What I'm saying is, do you think it's haunted?
Who knows? Maybe we have family members who have ancestors from, Pearl Harbor.
That maybe family members who are probably old and they probably passed away in there. Who knows?
What about the kids?
And just have to pass their time with each other, pretty much.
That's so sad. That is so sad. Yes. Drop down a comment and let us know, you guys. Do you believe that this really did happen, or was that Fresno 559 was trying to cover this history and didn't want to let us know or to even remember? Now, off topic, by the way, I feel like, why is it that the fair for us happens exactly during October and this Japanese American concentration camp was during from May 6th to October.
Allegedly.
Is
Yeah.
this giving like a reliving the moment, or supposedly, allegedly, they're trying to pay back to that community? You know, like an anniversary, you can say. Drop
That's
down a comment
crazy.
and let us know. Being from Fresno, I never knew that the U.M.C. hospital, also known as Valley Medical Center, located on Cedar and Kings Canyon, and
It's called Cesar Chavez now.
which is wild to me, but you know, nothing personal. I always grew up with Kings Canyon, so when I hear Cesar Chavez, I'm like,
What?
yeah. Respectfully speaking, but let's get back into the topic. This hospital is supposedly haunted. It was abandoned in 2007, and now it's being roamed over by houseless people and, you know, squatters as well. But then again, they also have squatters, right? You know, there's this user whose name is Detective Mocha. If you guys haven't checked him out, he's amazing. He does paranormal investigation. We actually became friends, and then all his people started finding out who I was, and so we met each other. But back to the story. They said that it's haunted, and supposedly it's connected to Roosevelt High School.
Yeah, I know.
What did you hear?
Well, you know, I used to go to Roosevelt High School.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course, that hospital, we will see like a cross, you know, from our school. But, you know, I never really seen or experienced anything.
So,
Look at it.
have you ever walked home from school before, going that
No.
way?
I never
No?
got that way because I was living the other way, so I never really walked that way. Go to the
Well,
hospital.
I don't know if you know this, but there's a tunnel. Allegedly, there's a tunnel leading down from Roosevelt High School under the baseball field all the way to the morgue of the U.M.C. hospital.
No, never knew that.
No? Yeah, that's the legend that we heard. Well, urban legend. And then there's also another one. The room is called 336. Supposedly it's the haunted room, the most haunted room inside the U.M.C. hospital. From Fresno.
Do you know what happened there?
Well, from what I heard was that there was a patient who was unalive there, and she kind of had a psychosis. I don't know if you guys know what psychosis is. Do you guys know what it is? So she was having the psychosis moment, and when she was having the psychosis moment, she finally woke up and realized she wasn't where she's supposed to be, and so she started attacking, hurting others in that room. And ever since then, they said it was haunted. But the energy there is so strong that once you walk in there, you can already sense, because once the door open, a puff or a hit of wind will hit you, and it's not slap you in the face, but you know, it'll let you know that there's a presence there and they don't want you to come in. But that is the urban legend of the U.M.C. hospital in room 336. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
If you guys know what it is, if y'all know what I'm talking about, drop down a comment, let me know, because I want to know more. I'm just saying. If you're from Fresno, I'm pretty sure you heard about this place, Doghouse Grill on Shaw.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's a go-to place to go eat.
Well, did you guys
barbecue.
hear a long time ago that it used to be called Shakey's Pizza?
No.
I didn't know
And
that.
there was an aliving that happened there in 1980. There's a story about this girl named Krista Ann Hamburg. She was unalive there. Before it was a Doghouse Grill, it was called Shakey's Pizza. Miguel actually has a full story, and he's going to read it to us about what happened to Krista Ann Hamburg of Shakey's Pizza.
Around 10:30 p.m. on December 2nd, 1980, the 20-year-old Fresno State University junior left her dorm at Baker Hall to go on a stroll on a cold, clear night. She was bummed about failing an exam that she needed to clear her head. Krista Ann Hamburg, she went for a walk, and she had told her younger sister, roommate, where she was going to go. So as she was walking to Fresno State, she decided to go to Passing Joy Administration Building of Maple on the east side of campus and Howard towards Shaw. Lingering in the ears of residents at the apartment complex near Shaw and Chestnut Avenue near Shaky Pizza Parlor. Now, terrified cries seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Drawn to the vocalizing sound coming from down below, one resident peered out the window of upstairs apartment, only to see a long-haired Zulus stagger away from a car parked in front of Shakey's. Then around the east side of Pizza Parlor, after losing sight of the lurching figure, the witness watched from his window as the car slowly pulled away from the curb heading eastbound on Shaw. The night of Tuesday, December 2nd, has been a slow one at Shakey's Pizza. Only a couple of customers have come in. Nobody had heard anything out of the ordinary. The pizzeria loud music most likely drowned out the screams. Attempting to push open the door on the east side of the building, Around 10:30 p.m., one shaky employee found the door would not budge. An uneasy feeling made her retreat on the front restaurant to ask one of the remaining customers to help her with the back door, and together they managed to shove it open and sprawl on the back where they saw Krista Hambrook, pale and unmoving, bleeding from a stab wound on her left side. So Fresno police were on the scene shortly after a shaky employee dialed 911, and true to the Pizza Pardos moniker, that night will leave every single person touched by the incident, from the investigators to bystanders, shaken to the core.
Oh my god, that's so sad. So she was unalive. Someone actually sharpied her with, and then her abdomen.
So pretty much he was walking towards Shakey's Pizza and somebody unalived her.
And they never caught him.
And did they call him?
Did you guys ever hear about this story? Krista Ann Hambrook of Shakey's Pizza? Drop down a comment and let us know. And this happened at Fresno State?
Around Fresno State
near
area.
Fresno State, yeah.
Oh, that's right, by Doghouse Grill.
Yeah.
Doghouse
And
Grill.
before
yeah,
it was the
Fresno
Shakey's Pizza, and then it turned into the Doghouse Grill. That is crazy. Respectfully speaking. Well, that is it, you guys. Now, before I do end the podcast, I just want to say, what did you guys learn about what we talked about today of the unknown in Fresno 559?
Yes, crazy. There's much history going on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys know any more stories, especially with the concentration camps, you guys can give us information for just drop down in the comments.
Mm-hmm. Bianca?
Basically, what Miguel said. It's kind of crazy to see things that aren't there anymore, like, the shaky place, or the concentration camps at Fresno Fair. So
I never knew this place even existed. We knew that it was normal, but just to know that there was history behind it really scared me, because what if there was more paranormal other places that we didn't know about, even history,
There probably is.
you know?
definitely.
And I just want to say again, thank you guys for always being here and being in this podcast. And if you notice, I'm not dressed up or anything, is because I have a twisted ankle and it's so swollen that I can't do nothing. I just thought I'd bring that in there just to tell you guys why, I always have to explain myself right now. I'm so sorry. But no, back to the topic for me. When I found out that the Japanese American was actually held in a concentration camp at the Fresno Fairground, that we always go to the fair every year, was very mind-blowing, because they were in a confinement. So think of your family and friends in one spot for 4 to 5 months doing the same thing over and over, and the poor kids that never grew up in a normal life. Well, respectfully speaking,
That's really sad.
Yeah, it really is sad. But with that being said, don't forget to like and follow and subscribe to this podcast, and I'll see you every Sunday on the WitchDarkTales podcast. Blessed be my witches and norms, and have a good day, good night, good morning, good evening. Be careful out there. People are crazy. Call the mother effing cops. Bye, everyone.
Bye.